Hello friends, how are you? I'm April from Mama Loves Food. Welcome back. Happy Tuesday. I hope you've had oh, sorry. I hope you've had a wonderful weekend and yeah, happy Tuesday. Welcome back. I'm going to go ahead and pop over here and do a few quick shares. It takes a few minutes for folks to get on. So as you come on, say hi. Tell me where you're watching from. Tonight we're going to do 3 simple recipes. Well, we're going to try anyway, you know. High hopes and all that fun stuff. Hey Lori, how are you? I'm realizing I don't love this angle, but we'll figure it out. Okay, so let's go find the live. Hi Lori, Omaha, Nebraska. Hi Danielle. Hi Kathy. Hi Jill. Washington. Awesome. And we're in Orlando. Look, I even wore my Orlando shirt today. I love Orlando. Hi from Wasilla, Alaska. Awesome. Okay. So just give me a quick second. We'll get this shared. I don't know if Kelly's on tonight. I forgot to text her before we went on because it was a little bit busy here. Hi Cassandra, Nikki. I can't read that name. Tenzin, Lori, Live Orlando. Yes. Okay. Just give me 2 seconds. If Kelly pops on, then I will hand this off to her. But in the meantime, I have to take care of it. So, no big deal. We'll do it quickly. And we'll get it done, okay? Tell me how your weekend was. Did you guys do anything special? Did you have fun? My husband and I got date night on Friday, so that was really exciting. I've been on a real seafood kick lately. I don't know. I'm not sure exactly why. I don't know. But yeah, so we went to that fish place I told you about last time. Southern Ohio from California. No, Anthony, there's usually a few guys on. Give it a second. Don't worry. People hop on. Yeah, so we went to that place, Mitchell's Fish Market, in Winter Park again. I really like it. I mean, I don't know. Good food. Bad weekend, Lori. I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, I got crab. It was really good. I don't know. I'm having a seafood thing. So my birthday is a week from yesterday. Woohoo! Birthdays. So I'm gonna try to make crab at home for the first time. I've never made crab before, so I'll have to report back to you and let you know how that went. Because it'll be the first time, which is kind of harrowing a little bit, you know, but exciting too. Alright. Okay, so I've got these going. Looks like people are popping on. Hey Kelly! Oh good, you can take over my shares for me, doll. Thank you. If you're available. Kelly, are you available to help me? So, like I said, you make me happy. Oh, thanks. From Elizabeth from Texas. Awesome. Okay. So, I keep saying so. I'm sorry. Last night, I worked really, really late. I worked until 2 a.m., which is just dumb. You shouldn't do that. But I worked until 2 a.m., and then I was like slinking off to bed. Thanks for the hearts and likes. Thank you guys. Hey girlfriend, yeah, I'm putting the knuckleheads to bed. Okay, so I'll just do the initial shares then. Yeah, so I was slinking off to bed, 2 o'clock in the morning, just done. And you know how when you stay up really late, you get that second wind and tossing and turning in bed. And then 3 o'clock in the morning, I had just about fallen asleep. And my 4-year-old came in the room and said she had a nightmare and wanted to sleep with me. So, needless to say, I got like 2 hours of sleep last night. And I find it hard to be kind to people when I don't have a lot of sleep. And I sadly take it out on my family. I mean, not that I'm horrible, I'm not, but I'm just a little short-tempered. Good evening, Tim. How are you? Hi, Leslie. Hi, Danielle from Canada. Hi, Huerta. Okay, we're just about done with the sharing, and then we'll get going. We're going to do a cocktail first. If you guys saw what went up just this afternoon, it hasn't even gone out in the news blast yet. We're going to make that, but an alcoholic version. And then we are going to do some baked chicken wings with like an Asian glaze, I'm thinking. I don't know. I really like, the other thing I can't do is like decide on things. I don't know why, but I have a really hard time making decisions when I'm super tired. So I hemmed and hawed all day about what to make. If you saw me, I came on live earlier to pick the winners, which sincere apologies, I have not emailed the books out yet, but I will tonight. And I still hadn't decided what I wanted to do, so I don't know. I'm kind of a mess today, and I apologize for that. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Okay. Good. We're good, we're good. I'm gonna try and lift up the, I know, I do this every week, but unfortunately, since Facebook rolled out that last update, you used to be able to see a preview with the camera, and they took that preview away, which is super duper lame. So I'm gonna try and give you more of the countertop, hopefully. Maybe, we'll see. And let's see. What can we do about this? Sorry guys, I know I've disappeared for a moment. I'm right here next to the camera, trying to make us level now. Facebook just keeps making it harder. They keep saying they're gonna improve stuff, but I don't know. I haven't seen it yet. Oh, now we're totally crooked. Oops. Where's it at? I couldn't watch the entire show Thursday. Oh, that's the other thing that's making me crazy, you guys. Oh my goodness. Thursday's show disappeared. It is, Facebook has no record of it ever happening. Oh, crap on a cracker. Sorry. Trying to get this so you can see me. Okay. It's like a bad joke tonight. I can't seem to get it right. Yeah, so almost as soon as our show was over on Thursday, there were playback errors, but most people could still play it. And then by the morning, it was just gone. All the shares were gone. All the, hey Willow, the lost episode, I know. I'm so upset. I really am very upset about it, I have to be honest. All right, we're gonna get this right. We are gonna get this right, damn it. If I didn't use this for 16 other things, I really ought to buy just a second tripod and keep it in the same position all the time. Okay, we've got countertop and we've got me. Yay, that'll have to work. Okay, so yeah, the lost episode. I'm so bummed. For whatever reason, I don't know if Facebook was doing an update at the same time that we were uploading our video, or what happened, but it is gone. So, thankfully, at the end of each video, Facebook gives me the option to save a copy of it, save a copy to my hard drive, and I always try to do that. So I thankfully did that last week, so I was able to upload it to YouTube, so if you want to watch it. Unfortunately, we lost all the comments, we lost all the good Facebook juju, all the shares, all the everything, all the likes and the hearts and all that fun stuff. I don't know, it's such a bummer, but I've talked to a few people that have had the same thing happen to them, and they said it's only happened once, so we are crossing our fingers, knocking on wood, and just, you know, hoping that it doesn't happen again. Anyway, so, like I said, the comments and stuff are gone forever. I was actually really lucky, I don't know why, but, maybe because I'm the page owner, but there was a cached version of it, so like short-term storage version of it in my, I need a paring knife for that, in my, on my laptop. So even though it's gone and Facebook claims there's no record of it in their anything, I was able to pick the winners today because I had that short-term memory of it on my laptop and it still had the comments. So what is the lost episode? The lost episode is just last Thursday. We did a ham and potato bake, and it was super popular, and it went really well, and then it just disappeared. Nobody knows why. Facebook doesn't know why. I don't know why. So I don't know. It's such a bummer. So, anyway, seeing videos to watch and learn later. Yeah. I can re-upload it to Facebook, which I will do. I was saying earlier today when I came on to choose the contest winners that uploading is so slow. It's so painfully slow. It literally takes me 4 to 6 hours to get a video from my computer or iPad to, because they're 90 minutes. I mean, they're big. We filmed them in high quality. So I'm just starting the cocktail right now. Sorry guys, I'm doing it without talking. So if you saw the recipe, and it's linked above in the description, and I'll throw a link here. Let me throw a link in the comments too. Here we go. It just went live earlier today. Let's see if I can get it to be as me. Aha. There we go. Okay. It's going to be, so the link in the comments is the non-alcoholic version, and I used lime seltzer water. Today I'm going to use hard apple cider. So it's going to be a strawberry apple cider drink. And I can't see anything anyone's saying. Let me pull this up on my phone so I can read your comments. I'm telling you, technology is not our friend lately. It's just not. Oh, I've been wondering why my computer's acting funny about the phone. It's because I plugged it directly into the computer, which I don't normally do. So we can find this. We can do this. We can do this. Anyway, so all it is, I'm super addicted to this cocktail. I'm super excited about it. It's really yummy. It's great for a mocktail because it's yummy that way. If you want to drink it, before it's appropriate to drink alcohol, or if you don't drink alcohol, it's a fun mocktail. Or if you want to add alcohol, you can do that in many different ways. I'm just doing it as cider. I'm using apple cider. You can use any kind of cider you want. My girlfriend, or you can use any kind of, my girlfriend Erin, not everyone, a lot of you could probably remember Erin. She found, and I still can't find it, but she swears that it's at the Publix we both shop at. She found hard seltzer. So I need to find that, and you could use that. That would be really yummy. So it's just a pile of fruit at the bottom. God, sorry, I realized I'm not in there. Pile of fruit at the bottom. How do you like these glasses? They're new. Aren't they cute? And you can totally rim the glass, which I did in the post, but I'm not doing it right now because the red, let's be real, the red sugar stains. It stains really bad, so I don't want to risk staining stuff right now. I'm already overtired. I'm probably going to cut myself or burn myself at some point. I'm putting a ton of strawberries in because I just really want a ton of strawberries in mine. You don't have to do that much if you don't want. Alright, sorry, I'm just trying to pull this up so I can see the comments. Wow, 98 comments already. That's pretty exciting. Very cute. Thank you. Oh, let's turn the volume off on that, though. Okay, so we're doing a pile of fruit. You can use whatever fruit you want. I'm going with strawberries today. And then you put a popsicle in it. I'm using those, all fruit popsicles that have very little sugar. But you could make it nice and sweet by adding a, Samantha says strawberries are delicious, and I agree wholeheartedly with you, Samantha. So, yeah, you can use any kind of fruit, any flavor popsicle. I'm doing strawberry and strawberry, and then pouring apple cider in. Excuse me, I'm just grabbing, I don't want it to melt on the counter. And what's really good about this with seltzer is it just makes it a little bit sweet. Seltzer doesn't have any sugar in it. So, look at that. Isn't it cute? It's perfect for, which it is right now in Florida. It was 102 today. Oh, so gross. And that was, actual temperature, 102. Who knows what the heat index was? Probably don't report it for fear of everybody fleeing mass exodus. Kelly, I can't wait to make the kid-friendly yummy drink. Yeah, it's totally kid-friendly. And you know what? My kids liked it, but they didn't love it because it's not super sweet because I used the low sugar popsicle. Oops, and I use seltzer for them, but you could always use the more high fructose ones if you want them really sweet. And you could use Sprite if you didn't want to use seltzer, you know, if you know your kids are just going to be grossed out by it. So there's our cocktail, and there's more in here that I will just add to it later. And let's see if my kids left me any straws today. Oh, we have a straw. Oh, we have a pink straw even. That is exciting. I'm not going to lie. So I'm going to let the popsicle melt in there a little bit so we get some of the flavor. We're going to set this right here and hope that we don't knock it over onto my computer, because that would be a very expensive mistake. Just going to wipe that down. So I set my timer for, so I keep saying so, I'm sorry. Let's maybe do that. What is in the bottle? Oh, it's just apple cider. It's hard apple cider. It's this kind. I've actually never tried this kind before. It's good. It was on sale at Publix today. $8.99. I don't know. Okay. So. What are we making? Okay. So this is what we started with. This is our strawberry apple cider cocktail, and you can do the mocktail version by using Sprite or seltzer. And now we're gonna go ahead and do some baked chicken wings. What time is it? It's 8:49. We're making really good time, y'all. Like really good time. So I kind of wanted to go with an Asian bent this episode. Cheers! Yeah, I'm letting it melt just a touch so the strawberry flavor gets in there. And then I'll cheers you. But, guys, I am so sorry. I have no idea what's going on with the internet today. You just flashed out for a second. Hopefully that won't happen again. I don't even know. I don't know. Today, when I was picking the winners, we flashed out like 4 times, and I was literally sitting next to the router. So I'm kind of at a loss today with Facebook. I don't know what's going on, because there's nothing wrong with my internet. It's working fine. And yet, it's not working fine, clearly. So I don't know. Give me 1 second, sorry. I just want to make sure everyone can see us. Okay, so I've got my chicken wings over here. I've got some sheet pans. I started to say, I wanted to do, thank you for the hearts, guys. That means a lot. I wanted to do kind of an Asian bent tonight, and I thought I would do my hoisin glazed chicken wings, which is what's linked. I don't know where you're watching, above or below. But I'm out of hoisin, and I went to the grocery store today and didn't think to pick it up. So I bought some of this sweet chili sauce, this Asian sweet chili sauce, which I love. So I thought maybe we could toss some of them in this, and then maybe do a little soy sauce, honey, garlic glaze for some of them. I don't know. And then my 9-year-old begged me. He's doing summer camp this week, and I have to send him with a packed lunch. And he begged me to make him some spicy chicken wings for lunch. So maybe we'll toss a few in some butter and hot sauce for him. I don't know. I told him I'd think about it. I told you, I'm not feeling very forgiving today. I don't know what my deal is. Oh, what's with the bad faces? Who's angry? Anyway, and then we're going to do, I've got the spiralizer. I don't know if you can see it behind me. It's right over here. And you have that sauce thanks to my honey sesame chicken recipe. Awesome. So I thought we'd do, you know how when you go to an Asian restaurant and they give you can get the cucumber salad that's like spiraled, and there's rice vinegar and soy sauce and sesame seeds on it. We're going to do one of those. So why don't we get started on the chicken? Let me bring everything over. I think I prepped everything today. I tried. I know we'll have some haters that say I'm still not prepared enough. I can never be prepared enough for some people, but we're going to do our best. And I linked to my pans up in the top. So those of you who ask, somebody always asks where I got them. I got them from Costco, but they are available on Amazon. So feel free to check out that link. Okay, so I'm going to sip my drink. Mm. It's not technically paleo because it does have a little bit of sugar in it, but it's a little bit. Can't be perfect all the time, right? Okay, what was I doing? Oh, chicken. Chicken. Just brought it out from the garage. Okay, and I got bleach white, so remind me to bleach wipe my counter later. Danielle, hi, how are you? Don't be sad, it's all technical issues. Yeah, it's a bummer, but we'll get through it. We'll make it. Okay, so I got the last 3 packages of chicken wings, and actually one of them isn't even wings, it's drumettes at the market today. Hey, so I have a question for you guys. I think we're going to try to do a crab boil this weekend, maybe? And I've never done one before. If you've done one, and you have suggestions, words of advice, wisdom, throw it at me. Because I'm super excited, and I'm gonna use it as an excuse. I mean, it's my birthday. I'm going to use it as an excuse. What kind of drink is it, Allison? I'll tell you in just a second. To get a big, like, 60 quart pot and a propane burner, and we're going to do it outside. We're going to go, like, hardcore Louisiana crawfish. Not crawfish. I'm not going to do crawfish. Well, maybe we'll do some crawfish. I don't know. Crab and shrimp boil with a couple of close friends for my birthday. So I'm really excited. I'm going to scoot that with the back of my hand so I don't touch it. So the drink, Allison, I think Allison asked, yeah, they're the whole thing. So that's why I've got the big knife over here, and we're going to try and cut them at the joint and not cut a finger off while we do it. So the drink is, it's linked at the top. The non-alcoholic version is linked up at the top. This is the alcoholic version, and it is, and actually you could do, like we were saying at the beginning, you could do the alcoholic version several different ways, but we did it with chopped strawberries at the bottom, really super ripe chopped strawberries at the bottom, then a strawberry popsicle. I keep feeling like I need to sneeze, I'm sorry guys, I know that's so rude, and hard apple cider. So the strawberry popsicle kind of melts into it and gives it a strawberry cider taste. You could also do it with, my friend Erin recently found hard seltzer. So you could do it with that. Would be a really good. And I'm using one of those low sugar, like all fruit bars. So it's not technically paleo, but it's about as close as you're going to get for a fancy cocktail. So that's what we're drinking, and it's delicious. It's really, really good, and it's perfect for like summer barbecues and stuff. We'll definitely make those at the birthday this weekend, which I'm excited about. Debbie, happy crab boil birthday. Thank you, Debbie. Alright. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of make a big deal of my birthday. I mean, I try to make a big deal of everybody's birthdays, but you know, it's a big deal, right? It's nice to be. I mean, I'm still gonna do all the cooking and stuff. It's not like it's a full day off, but it's cool. We'll have some friends. We'll go in the pool. I'll have too much to drink, I'm sure. I'm hoping it doesn't storm. We've been having some really gnarly storms lately, and if it storms, that could be problematic for doing the crab boil outside. And I'm not sure where we would do it if not in the driveway. Look at all those hearts and lights. Y'all are so sweet. I didn't hear you, but when did you say your birthday is? It's a week from yesterday. So it's August 1st. August 1st. Tell me, guys, when are your birthdays? Are they coming up? Anyone have a birthday coming up? Lizzie says, I'm sure your crab boil will be yummy. Thanks. She's getting more love than angry faces. Weird that anyone would do that. Thanks for love, guys. Appreciate it. Oh my goodness. I'm sure somebody's just mad that it's not a 30-minute show. And y'all, if you're new, tell me. Say hi if it's your first time watching. I mean, say hi anyway, but I love to hear if you're a first-time watcher. And if you are a first-time watcher, are you enjoying the show? Are you just tolerating the show? You won't hurt my feelings. It's okay. I mean, as long as you're not mean about it, you know? That's what I can't stand, when people are just rude for the sake of being rude. That bugs me. I'm not gonna lie. Usually I'm like very tolerant and, you know, I meant to put a sill pad down, but honestly, I don't think it really makes much difference. Maybe I still will. Yeah, usually I'm really tolerant. If you've watched before, you know that I always say, if a troll comes on, kill him with kindness, say something nice to your neighbor, blah, blah, blah. I'm not feeling very nice today, you guys. I'm still gonna say it, and I mean it in my heart of hearts, but I'm not totally feeling it right now. I'm kind of cranky. My poor husband, I was cranky with him earlier. He didn't do anything wrong. Alright, I'm gonna wash my hands real quick. They're super slimy. And tell me, guys, where are you watching from? I'm curious too. What time is it where you are? We are in Central Florida, just north of Orlando, and it is 8:59 here. So, you know, I think I can fit them all on one sheet. So we'll just break these last few up, and then I'm actually probably going to switch the sheet to one with a sill pad. The sill pad is just a silicone infused mat. I'm sorry, I forgot to link it. Jaritza says, I love watching all your shows. Thank you. DC area, Florida. Oh, awesome. Yay, another Florida. Toronto, Ontario. Awesome. Tennessee. California, 6 p.m. It's early for you guys. Have you eaten dinner yet? What'd y'all eat for dinner? I did not eat dinner yet, even though it's 9 o'clock. I try not to eat dinner on show nights if I'm making something I like to eat, because then I just end up eating too much, because I still want to eat it. So I just had a couple of cashews. There's the hubby. I don't know if he'll come on screen. Nope, he's veering away from us. Linda, 8 o'clock here in Minnesota. Samantha's new. I looked tired in my earlier video. Willow, I am tired. I didn't get much sleep last night. I only got a couple hours because I worked really, really late. I'm a night owl. I'm a hardcore, sorry, I was saying bye to my husband. He's running out for an errand. I am a hardcore night owl, but, you know, being a parent it's just not conducive for that. So I worked until 2 o'clock in the morning. And then my daughter, just as I was falling asleep, crawled in bed with me at 3 o'clock in the morning, and she was very fitful. You know, sometimes I don't mind. Sometimes she's really easy and will just conk out. But sometimes, man, she's just tossing and turning, and that last night was one of those nights. She kind of wanted to, like, crawl back into my skin. Anyway, and then we had to get up in the morning, and my 2 oldest boys are doing a camp this week, so I had to get them over to camp. And I had deadlines today, which, you know, is good. Deadlines means I'm getting work, and I like that. Tim's a night owl, too. Teresa's a night owl, too. What is the drink called? The link isn't working. The link isn't working? Really? Oh, sugar. Hold on. Let me check the link for you. The drink is called, oh, shoot. Let me think what I named it. Strawberry popsicle spritzer, I believe is what I called it. So if you just go to it should be the front. Just go to mamalovesfood.com and it'll be the first recipe. It was literally, I just published it a few hours ago. So it should just pop up as the first one. But I will, as soon as I wash my hands, we're making like crazy good time tonight. What is happening here? I don't even know. I don't know how I feel about this. I don't know. Kelly can edit the link. Thank you, Kelly. Can you check it and edit the link for me? I always forget I have an assistant. I have an amazing assistant. Can y'all guys, can you give like a virtual virtual round of applause to Kelly, who keeps me sane. I literally could not do my job without her. She is awesome. And she deserves way more money than I can afford to pay her. Yeah, okay, I'm going to wash my hands real quick, only to get them dirty again in a few seconds, but I am going to wash my hands real quick. And then we'll get this stuff going. Ooh, I also bought white sauce. You know, like the Yum Yum sauce, which I keep meaning to learn how to make, because I know it's not hard, so we should do that. We should definitely do that one episode. But for the meantime, I bought, have you guys tried this brand? It's so good. Anyway, I thought maybe we could do one, although I don't have very many cucumbers. I don't know. I was thinking maybe we could do one small cucumber salad, like a creamy one with the white sauce, and then one as the soy one. So I feel like I need a drink. This is really good. I'm digging it with the cider. We're just gonna top it off there. I might actually finish a whole drink before the end of the show with this one. Okay. So, what was I gonna do? I was gonna grab another, what happened to my tray? Oh, there it is. Okay. We're gonna grab this tray and we're gonna put a Silpat. So like I said, a Silpat is just a silicone infused mat. It's just like using parchment paper, except you can use it like 100 times and you just wash it. Oh God, sorry. Whew. So I'm gonna grab tongs so I don't touch the chicken again. And we are going to switch over the Silpat so it doesn't, I mean really I'm creating more dishes, but this way it doesn't stick, I swear. Thinking I'm gonna sneeze. My drink looks yummy. Katie, are you new? Did you just tune in? Did you miss our drink making? I'm very excited about the drink. Kelly is fixing the link right now because apparently I screwed up the link. But the drink is chopped up very ripe strawberries. It is now melted, but a strawberry popsicle. You can use any kind you like, any flavor you like, really. But I chose those like super fruity ones that don't have much sugar added, just a little bit. And then a bottle of hard cider. So it's a strawberry cider cocktail. And the link is actually to do the non-alcoholic version. I'll post the alcoholic version eventually, but yeah. So check that out, guys. Make sure you pin it for later, please. Pin it. Stumble it if you stumble. Shout it out on Twitter, Instagram, you know. Anytime you guys make my recipes, feel free to tag me. You can hashtag me at Mama Loves Food, or hashtag Mama Loves Food, or you can at me, which the at would be Mommy Named April, pretty much everywhere, and I'll see it, and I'll be happy, and I usually comment unless I'm like, you know, unable to for some reason, which I have 5 kids, so sometimes my hands are not my own. Miss the recipe, I tune in all the time. You're so welcome, Katie. Danny, I need a drink now too. Yeah, guys, please feel free to step away for a moment and get yourself a drink. Or I'm just moving the chicken over here real quick because I forgot to put it on the Silpat. So we're doing that. We're doing that. Super exciting. So tonight we did the strawberry cider cocktail, which is super yummy. And I'm excited because I get to eat the fruit at the end. It's going to be all cidery and strawberry and delicious. Yeah, cheers. Sorry, we forgot to do cheers. Clink. A little piece of strawberry went right up the straw and it was so good. So, don't buy cheap tongs, guys. And I'm not saying that because I'm accusing you of being cheap. I'm saying that because I'm cheap and I bought cheap tongs and they suck. And expensive tongs are not actually expensive. They're like $2 more. But I was cheap and I got the ones that like don't quite close and they're terrible. So splurge the extra $2 on tongs. You heard that here. Tweet it. That was really douchey, wasn't it? No, but really, these tongs are horrible. Not my favorite. Okay. Valencia, the tongs. The tong song. That's awesome. I'm not going to start singing it because I will never get out of my head, and that's not something you want to hear me sing anyway. Alright, so we're going to scooter. We're going to set those tongs over there. I'm going to take another sip of my drink because we got plenty of time, you guys. How do we have an hour left almost? We're usually running so low on time. Watching the chicken debate. That's a good question. I've always washed my chicken. Always. My mother was an avid chicken washer. And then, I know we've talked about this before, Stephen and Jill. If you want to look them up, I don't know Jill's handle. Stephen is OMG Ganache, OMGANACHE, on like Twitter and Instagram. Jill and Stephen are chefs, like honest to goodness, trained chefs, working kitchens. He is the, so I'm just putting salt and pepper on them right now, just a little bit. He is the, or was until last week when they just quit to start their own venture, which is very exciting. Anyway, he was the head pastry chef at the Ritz-Carlton in Philadelphia. And Jill teaches at a cooking school. So they're like legitimate, honest to goodness chefs. They owned their own bakery for a long time. Yeah. Anyway, so when they were here, I asked them, because it's a true debate, right? Like everybody wants to know what the answer is. And they said, you do not wash it. You absolutely do not wash it. This is what's taught in culinary school. You do not wash chicken because it doesn't get rid of bacteria, I guess, or not to an appreciable extent. And what it does do is it increases the risk of cross-contamination significantly. So, as of January 2016, after years and years and years of chicken washing madness, I have officially stopped. So, Jill and Stephen, if you're watching, I was listening. So yeah. So I'm just flipping it over and I'm going to salt and pepper the other side. And then we'll stick it in the oven. And we're just baking this chicken. We're keeping it light and healthy. Not that I actually think frying is terrible. I mean, if you're going to bread it and fry it, that's kind of terrible. I mean, it's delicious terrible, don't get me wrong. I love a breaded fried chicken. But I'm not in the fat is bad camp. I am in the fat is good camp. Although not like hydrogenated oil. Let's not do that. I could go on about nutrition all day, but let's be real, I wear a size 16, so clearly I'm not listening to my own advice at all times. Whew. That was a mouthful. What are we making tonight? Hi, Anna Maria. How are you? Robin, ooh, pink salt. Oh, yeah, I love this stuff. This is from Costco, and it's super cheap. Do you hear that noise? That's my dog, like, trying to dig her way into my couch. Yeah, it's really inexpensive at Costco, and it's delicious. And I don't want to get, well, I guess it doesn't really matter. I read recently, and I'm not saying it's true or not, but I read recently that a very significant portion of sea salt is actually plastic particulates, since there's so much plastic in the ocean. So I kind of immediately stopped using sea salt on stuff. I don't know if it's true. I don't know. I don't want to spread rumors that aren't true, so like do your own research. But anyway, so I switched to Himalayan sea salt. I mean Himalayan salt, not sea salt. And it's yummy. It's also cheaper, so. Alright. Okay, we're going to salt and pepper this side, and then we're going to throw it in the oven. I feel like I kind of lost my train of thought. Pink Himalayan salt is yum and very natural. Yeah. And it's pink. Who doesn't love pink? I love pink. Oh, it was really cute. And I realized what I forgot. We were going to go over what the menu is tonight, and I will go over that in a second. So, I have 5 kids. 9, 8, 6, 4, and 2. Yeah. 9, 8, 6, 4, and 2. 4 boys and a girl. The girl is number 4, not number 5. And they are all still in 5-point harnesses. My kids are small. They're very, very short. They're tiny. They weigh almost nothing. So even my 9 and 8-year-old are still in high back 5-point car seats, and they're comfortable. It's not a big deal. But so we brought a friend to camp on yesterday, and Liam, the friend, said, "Hey, so why are you guys still in car seats?" And they said, "Oh, well, you know, we're supposed to be." And he said, "So why are your car seats pink?" And my boys were like, "I don't know, Mom. Why are our car seats pink?" And I said, "Well, you picked them out, so that's why they're pink." Which isn't totally true. They kind of picked them out. I showed them to them on Craigslist, and they liked them. Does that count? Anyway, but they do. They like them. So, and they both of them were like, oh yeah, that's why we like them. We picked them out. So Liam's so cute. He says in the back of the car, hey guys, don't worry. Pink's like one of my favorite colors, so there's no need to be ashamed. It was really cute. And my boys both piped in, oh no, we love pink. It's a great color. So I'm raising pink loving boys, which I kind of love. All right, I'm just tossing these in the oven. It's at 375. And I'm going to set the timer for 15 minutes, I believe. I'm going to double check that. I'm setting it for 15 minutes. I'm going to look at my recipe real quick and make sure I got that right, though. Let us see. 375 degrees, 10 minutes. Oh, sorry, 10 minutes. Let me switch that. Cancel timer, 10 minutes. Oh, 10 minutes. We've got 10 minutes. Which is plenty of time for whatever it is we need to be doing. I'm going to scoot this in the sink so we don't contaminate anything. And then I'm going to grab my bleach wipes and do the counter. I don't think anything touched the counter, but you can never be too safe, right? I used to be ashamed of loving blue as a little girl. Isn't that funny, the things we grew up with? I hated pink until I was an adult. Now I really like it. I mean, you can see. I was wearing pink earrings earlier. Did you notice? We changed them. We did a survey at my house. Everyone agreed that the hoops were better for tonight's show, but the roses were better for the earlier show. Ooh, this smells like lavender. So somebody asked what the menu was tonight. So first we made a strawberry cider cocktail. We put about a half a cup or so, maybe a quarter cup of chopped strawberries. Then we put a strawberry popsicle, which is since completely melted, which is the idea, into it. And then we poured a bottle of cider, of hard cider. I'm telling you guys, those stinking red sugar stains like crazy. I have red stains on my nice wood countertop now. That's a bummer. Anyway. So first we made the cocktail, and then we're doing the baked chicken wings, which we're going to toss with some, I think we're going to like divide it in maybe thirds. Do some sweet chili sauce. I thought maybe we could do a honey soy glaze. And then my son really wants us to do some just straight up wing sauce. So, hey Jerry, Willow, good food takes time. It does take time. What kind of strawberry popsicle did I use? I don't remember the name. It's one of, oh, you know what? I think it said on the, excuse me while I stick my fingers in the sink. Outshine, it's called Outshine. It's the ones that are like all fruit. Can you read it? I know it's backwards, I'm sorry. That's what kind I use. You can use whatever you want. I tried to stick with the one that was, you know, the lowest sugar that I can find. But yeah. Hi Antonio, welcome to the show. Leslie, just once, unless you have changed your Facebook name. I'm not sure what's going on, but anyway, those of you who are new, welcome. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm excited you're here. I'm going to do one real quick share. I can see we've got a little bit of a dip. No big deal, it happens. I ask people how to find other things to do. It's a long show, which I totally understand. So no biggie. We're going to do a quick share. Oh, and guys, while we're having a slight lull, I am, if you want to find me on social media, I am at Mommy Named April. Pretty much everywhere. I'm on Twitter, Snapchat, Instagram, I don't know, all those places. So I'd love if you found me there. My Twitter and my Instagram are mostly food. Some of it's my food. Well, Instagram is all my food right now. Let's go ahead and get these cucumbers started. Twitter is my food as well as other bloggers' food. And also deals and coupons and that kind of stuff for links that I want to share. Instagram is pretty much all my food. And then Snapchat is like kind of a peek into my life. So it's, you know, little peeks of my kids and that kind of stuff. So turn up my volume. Samantha, unfortunately, I have a microphone and you have volume. And I'm not saying that to be douchey, but I know it gets confusing sometimes. I have no control over the volume. So if you are having volume issues, try to raise it on your device. And, yeah, try to raise it on your device. And I know a lot of people say that Facebook volume goes in and out, kind of, so headphones help. And I'm sorry, I wish I could do something from my end. I'd love to amp it up, but short wearing a microphone, I can't do anything. And unfortunately, they just don't have any very reliable wireless mics right now, and I can't have a wire across the way because that would be really dangerous. So, unfortunately, that's where we're at with that. So I've got my spiralizer out. I know I had a lot of questions about it last time. Should we use another? Sorry, I know I'm turned around. Should we use another PW bowl? I love these bowls. What was I saying? I totally lost my train of thought. You can hear just fine. Good. Instagram. Mommy, M-O-M-M-Y, named, N-A-M-E-D, A-P-R-A-L, April, A-P-R-A-L. So, most of the time, I think Japanese salads skin a cucumber. I'm not going to. I like the cucumber skin, so, but you know, if you want to make it more authentic, you're welcome to skin it. This is my, oh, that's what I was going to say. This is my spiralizer. Y'all have seen me use this before. We made zucchini noodles a few weeks ago. Oh, somebody asked about the teeth cleaning. So on Snapchat, you saw my 2-year-old getting his teeth cleaned for the first time today. My 2-year-old, my 4-year-old, my 6-year-old had their teeth cleaned today. It went awesome, you guys. 0 cavities, and everybody was good and cooperated with the dentist, and we love our dentist. He's wonderful. He has 13 children, you guys, so you know he's going to be good with my kids. Anyway, so last time we used the spiralizer, I used the noodle blade. This time I'm using the flat blade, so it's not going to do noodles. It's going to do thin, flat stuff. You'll be able to see in just a second when it comes out. I'll show you. I like this for cucumber salads, and you can do it. I've done it before I had my spiralizer. I did it with just a regular vegetable peeler. You just twist it. It takes longer for sure, but it works just fine. So there we go. Can you see? There's these ribbons. That's what they're called, ribbons. And it'll do one long ribbon, which is kind of a difficult, it's pretty, but it's difficult to eat, so I'll go ahead and cut it up a little bit. Anyway, you're welcome, Teresa. Glad to hear everything went well. Thanks. Thanks. I was very glad because I adore our dentist, but he is decidedly not the cheapest in town. I mean, he's not like egregiously overpriced, but he deserves every penny he gets. He is just so good. Wonderful. And those of you who are local, I'm talking about Dr. King. Dr. Troy King is amazing. Yeah, my kids, my older kids, have had both teeth removed and like fillings and stuff, and they still love going to him. So, I mean, that says a lot, right? Spending a lot of time on my dentist. Ooh, we had a limp cucumber coming out like that. Do you remember how? Do you remember how not limp our zucchini was? It was inappropriately not limp. Looks great. Thanks, guys. Love Pioneer Woman. Me too. Oh, I have a red dishes too. I have the red and the turquoise. Love them. I should warn you, my husband just ran out to pick up something, and when he gets back, my dogs are going to lose their minds. Oh, here he is. Let's see. We'll see if they actually do freak out. Come out. No, they don't want to come out. Alright. Wow, that's the quietest my dogs have ever been. A lot of you know that. So anyway, so we did do another share, which means we probably have some new viewers on. I'm going to get a bigger bowl, because that is not sufficient. Let's use this bad boy. This is pretty. I love this bowl. I think we've talked about this bowl before. It's one of my faves, too. You know, I'm second guessing myself. Maybe Japanese salads don't usually peel it. I don't know. You tell me, you guys. Boing, boing, right? It didn't boing. What kind of dogs? I have 2 dogs, a Bichon Frise and a Maltipoo. Little and loud. sweet dog. So I'm new and you're adorable. Thank you, Kristen. That's really sweet. I'm glad you're here. Colleen says, I have the Vegetti from Bed Bath & Beyond. I have that one too. I've actually never tried it. I got it, somebody sent it to me, and I haven't tried it yet. Does it work? Is it any good? Valencia Pa. I got this on Amazon. It is called the Paderno Spiralizer. It's like 30 bucks, 25 or 30 bucks. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. You okay? I love it for this kind of thing. You can do sweet potato fries, or you can do any kind of fries. Curly fries. It takes forever, Colleen. Oh, good to know. Maybe I won't. Maybe I'll gift it to somebody else. What are they saying? Yeah, you can do a lot with it. I mostly make zucchini noodles, if we're being honest, and occasionally cucumber salad. Oh, there's our, ooh, got a green mess here. Our chicken wings just yelled at us. So I'm going to bring that over here. We're going to flip those, and then we'll put them back in for another few minutes. And these can just scoot over out of the way for a second. Allison wants to know my Snapchat. All of my social media accounts are Mommy Named April. MOMMY NAMED APRIL. So you guys know I'm constantly searching for hot pads. So we went to IKEA this weekend. And I got hot pads. So that's exciting. Alright, I'm going to pull these out. And we can do this. We can do it. I did fill this tray up quite a lot, so it actually might take a little longer than usual. But that's okay. We're doing well on time today. Okay. What do I do with that horrible... Oh, there's my tongs. Wretched, wretched tongs. If I could remember where I got them, I'd tell you where not to shop for tongs. But you know, I probably got them at Bed Bath & Beyond. And they probably had nicer ones sitting right next to them that I totally ignored and didn't buy because I'm cheap. Sometimes being cheap does not pay. Cheers all around. Yes. Mommy named April. April. Sorry. APRIL. My name is April. So Mommy named April. Like the month. Like the month. Gina hates spiders. Are we talking about spiders now? What's going on with spiders? I'm not sure these really need to be flipped, but I wrote this recipe like 6 or 7 years ago, and apparently at the time I decided it needed to be flipped. So we're gonna flip. I can experiment later when y'all are not here, and I'll tell you if I actually maybe didn't need to flip, but we're gonna do it. Although I guess it makes sense, because it doesn't cook perfectly evenly, right? The bottoms are cooked more. Right? What are we making? Hi, Alexis. We are making, well, we made a strawberry cider cocktail, which I'll show you in just a second when I've finished flipping these. These are going to be baked chicken wings that we're going to glaze with a few different types of glaze. We're going kind of an Asian theme tonight, less the cocktail is an Asian, let's be real. I could have totally gone for some plum wine. We could use plum wine in that. That would be delicious. So if we wanted to actually make it super Asian-y, and I mean that in the most, like, Western way, Asian flair, Asian fusion, not actually Asian. Yeah, we could have used plum wine for the cocktail, but I didn't think about that, so whatever. So we made an apple cider cocktail. Those are flipped. We're working on baked chicken wings that we're going to glaze with a couple different Asian-ish glazes. And then over here, we are making a cucumber salad that'll be dressed with soy sauce and rice vinegar. So I'm going to stick these back in the oven for another 10 minutes and let them finish doing what they're doing. Okay. Timer, 10 minutes. Not 1 minute, 10 minutes. Okay, so, hi, we're back. Okay, I don't think that chicken touched anything, but just in case, we're going to grab our bleach wipes over here and just refresh. Because there's nothing like salmonella to ruin your weekend. Anyway, Melanie, I was wondering what the drink was too. Yeah, sorry. Yes, willow rice vinegar is expensive. I don't use it very often, so it's not a big, it's not a big expense for me, but I do use it occasionally. Yeah, so it's chopped strawberries, a strawberry popsicle, and hard apple cider. And there's a link to it in the description, and also somewhere in the comments we put it. Yeah, and the link is actually the non-alcoholic version, so just sub, we use seltzer in that one, just sub cider or plum wine or hard cider or this is hard cider, hard seltzer, or you can get crazy and sub vodka, but don't hold me accountable for anything that happens after that. Have a sip, Tim. Okay. Allison added me on Snapchat. Yay! I look forward to seeing you there, Allison. Okay. So we are just using my spiralizer, which I'm telling you, there's like a cat up my nose today. Which we were just talking about. I got it on Amazon. I think you can get them at Bed Bath & Beyond. There's a few really expensive versions that do have a couple more bells and whistles, but I gotta say, this one was like 25 or 30 bucks. I've had it for 2 or 3 years now. It does everything it needs to do. I love it. It's wonderful. I would not, unless you just have money to throw away. And I don't mean that like in a that sounds bad. If you have money that you don't mind spending a little bit more and want to get, a couple extra things on it, then by all means do that. But they do jump in price quite significantly once you get past the basic model, and I think the basic model is great. It gives you the ribbons, which are these. It gives you fat noodle size, which is kind of like a curly french fry, and then it gives you thin noodle size, which is more like spaghetti. And that's all I need it for, so it's perfect for me. Willow says my makeup is always so pretty. Thank you, Willow. I don't have a whole lot of experience with makeup, and I gotta say, since I started these shows in March, I've probably worn more makeup than I have in my entire life. If you watch the first couple episodes, I'll go from, look at that, how inappropriate does that look while I'm trying to talk? Sorry. What was I saying? Yeah, you'll see I really struggle with it in the first few episodes. I'll go from no makeup and just looking like I need a nap desperately to almost goth makeup, which is just too much. So I think I'm kind of finding a happy medium these days. I'm trying anyway. I was talking last episode about how my makeup situation is kind of embarrassing. I don't really buy makeup. The only makeup I buy is my lipstick, which, by the way, is Maybelline 24, and I love it, I love it, I love it. This one is Berry Persistent, and I also sometimes wear the one that's more cherry, is All Day Cherry. So there's our cucumber ribbons. Aren't they so cute? I'm going to scoot this back over here. And I have a recipe. I'm going to say, I say this every episode. Don't follow what I do on the show, because I wing it on the show. The measured and properly figured out recipe is on the website, and that's really where you should get it from, because don't trust anything I do on the show, because I'm drinking. Ooh. I just got stopped by a strawberry. Now I'm drinking. Okay. Yeah, so my makeup situation, the only thing I buy is my lipstick. My sister bought me mascara once. My girlfriend Charlene bought me mascara once. My mom bought me mascara once. I don't think I bought mascara in 3 years. And all my other makeup, my palette, I have a palette, and I have a blush thing. What's in the palette, though? It's all one thing. And then I have a couple little, dinky things. They're all my mom's leftover Avon that she doesn't use anymore. I just don't buy it. I don't know. I don't know what to buy. I always pass. We've got a, I think it's MAC, at one of our malls, and I always kind of start to go in, and then I get really intimidated by it, and I don't go in. I don't know. I need somebody to go with me who knows makeup. I don't know makeup at all. I don't know what to buy. I don't want to spend a ton of money. It makes me nervous. I do like the Avon stuff, though. I gotta say, I like Avon. I never buy it, so it's not it's my mom's leftover stuff. Anyway, what is it used for, the spiralizer? Oh, the spiralizer. So, well, stuff like this. Salads, making interesting looking salads. I mostly use it for zucchini noodles because I don't usually eat wheat or grains. So I like to spiralize zucchini and use it in place of noodles. That's what I use it for mostly. You can also use it for curly fries. There's a couple recipes on my site for curly fries. So Alexis added me on Snapchat. Yay! How did I get it all spirally? With Mama Spiralizer. And there's a link to it up there. It's only like 25 bucks. I think it's well worth it. I've had mine for at least 3 years, and it works great. Works great. It was not expensive, and it's nice. I like it. You're welcome, Rosario. Misha, oops, sorry. Popping in to say hi, not staying. Oh, Misha, okay, no big deal. No big deal. Thank you so much for popping in and saying hi, though. Try Physicians Formula Makeup. It's a lot cheaper. All right, I will. When I run out of what I've got. I'm just not, like, it's not my thing. It's not my thing. I kind of want it to be my thing, but it's not my thing. My sister Jessica, who you guys have met, she's done a few shows for me, and she'll be doing more shows starting in August. She actually has her makeup, like, certification. So, yeah. And my sister Sally is very talented with it. I don't know. I didn't get that makeup gene. Okay, so we've got our salads. We're going to do 2 versions. I'm going to do a creamy one, and I feel really silly doing this because I just bought a bottle. I really want to learn how to make the yum yum sauce, so I've heard it's actually very easy. It's like mayo, ketchup, and I don't know, soy sauce and something. I don't know. Anyway, so that's like on our agenda, guys. Don't let me forget. We need to figure out how to make yum yum sauce. Elf is good. I have no idea how to use Snapchat. Yeah, I'm not very good at it either, let's be real. So, you like creamy things, eh, Valencia? Anyway, sorry, that was inappropriate. Yeah, we're just going to dress it with some of this, like a dressing, kind of. So we're going to do that one, but then this one is from the recipe. Teresa, who needs makeup when they have food? We can be friends. Okay. So I'm going to pull this out. Like I said, I'm not following the recipe exactly. Just ish. Ish. Kind of how I roll. Colleen, where did you find Yum Yum sauce? What brand is that bad boy? This is Makoto, which I think is actually a local. Let me look. Yeah, this is local from Florida. But you can usually find, if this is in the refrigerated section, this brand, I don't know if they sell it outside of Florida, but there is another brand that I have seen all over the country that is not, it's shelf stable, and you can find it usually next to the Japanese, next to the soy sauce and stuff. I don't know what brand that is, though. This is my preference, but, like, marginally. The other one's very good, too. So, team food, no makeup. Amen. I don't wear makeup during the week. When I come on during the week, well, you saw me earlier, guys. I wasn't really wearing any makeup. I mean, lipstick. I'm a lipstick-aholic. And blush. I'm a lipstick and a blush-aholic. But just a touch. And sometimes not even that. Okay. What am I looking for? I keep losing track of my... Oh, okay. So we've got rice vinegar. I know this calls... I was looking at my recipe. That's what I was doing. Okay. 2 to 3 English cucumbers, and a cup filtered water, 1/4 cup soy sauce, 3 tablespoons rice vinegar, and toasted sesame seeds. Okay. So we're going to grab soy sauce. Where'd be my soy sauce? Where are you, soy sauce? Did I take it out already? Who has my soy sauce, guys? Have you seen my soy sauce? Alright, we've got our sesame seeds, we've got our rice vinegar. Soy sauce has to be around here somewhere. I told you, oh, there it is. I told you something would blunder me. That's alright. So, like I said, we're going to kind of wing it. We're going to wing it a bit. I want wings. Marks even carries it. Awesome. Excited about the yum yum sauce. Me too. This one's going to be the soy version. And I might even throw a little bit of, I think, this is a very potent soy sauce. I don't know if you guys use this one. This is the gluten-free stuff. It's a lot stronger than, the regular soy sauce, just FYI, if you use it. You doing good. Thanks. Lipstick and blush, but you rock it like a boss. Thanks, girl. Okay. I'm going to do a little bit of rice vinegar. Don't do what I do. Look at the recipe. And then we're going to throw some water in there. Because this shit is strong. I know that was my chicken, but it'll be okay for another minute. What do y'all think? Should we put a little touch of honey in there? Sweeten it a bit? I don't know. Where's my whisk at? I don't need a giant whisk. I guess we're using a giant whisk for my little bowl. Overcompensating much? Alright, we're gonna taste this. It's good. I'm gonna add a touch more soy sauce. I don't think it needs I don't think it needs honey, so we're not gonna add honey. Honey is fine. Nancy, you can't hear me? That is the microwave oven. I know. My machines are wacky. That's my timer on the microwave. Alright, I'm gonna check those wings real quick. We'll scoot this out of the way and we will continue in a moment. I'm gonna take a sip first though. Cheers. Guys, I'm getting down to the point where I get to eat the fruit. I'm really excited about it. Alright, so we're gonna grab this chicken out. Oh, you know what I'm gonna do first? Is I'm gonna put my hot plates down so I don't hurt myself or ruin my countertop. Okay. And you know what? I kind of just launched into the stuff this week. Oh, sugar booger, I forgot to turn it off. Hold on. Okay. I haven't really done my introduction like I usually do. I usually do it like a billion times or so. Hi, I'm April, which is why people are asking my name. I'm April from Mama Loves Food, mamalovesfood.com, MAMALOVESFOOD.com. I come on every Tuesday and Thursday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern to cook easy, family-friendly recipes and enjoy a cocktail with you in my kitchen. This is my real kitchen. This is real life. I have 5 kids, age 9, 8, 6, 4, and 2. You will often see one sleepwalking or just whining, coming out of bed. Josie likes to make the most frequent appearances. That's my 4-year-old daughter. I have 5 kids, 4 of which are boys. My youngest is 2. My oldest is 9. I think I already said that part, but I'm just repeating. What else? I live in Florida, just north of Orlando, Team Orlando. And I've been here on and off, but mostly on, since 1998. I grew up mostly in South Florida, although my father was in the military when I was really young. So I was born on Lackland Air Force Base, and then we were transferred to Homestead Air Force Base, and then we got out of the military. So that's my background. Not all of it. There's more, but I'll save some for later. Alright, we're flipped. Woohoo! Anyway, so I come on Tuesdays and Thursdays and do cooking. And then on Wednesdays at 4 p.m. Eastern, we do... Alright, I'm going to throw these in for another at least... I'm going to say 10 more minutes, to be honest with you. Actually, maybe 5. We'll do 5 for now. Maybe 7. We'll do 7. Okay. Timer, 7:00. We're good. Okay. What time is it? Do y'all know? Eastern, what time is it? Oh, I've got a watch on. 9. Ooh, we are running low on time. How did that happen? We were like running so well on time. Whew. Okay. What are we making? Caitlin lives south of Orlando. Hi, I live north of Orlando, so we're close-ish. 9:42. Fudge. We are running low on time. Okay. So we made strawberry cider cocktail. Link in the show notes. Substitute cider for the seltzer to make it alcoholic. Okay, so this is just a mix, and again, the link is in the show description. So we're making Japanese-style cucumber salad. This is rice wine vinegar, water, and soy sauce that I'm going to pour over it as a dressing. And you can save this in the fridge for a couple days. You don't want to save it too long, especially if you do the ribbons really thin like we did. I like to let it sit for just a few minutes and then eat it, but you can totally put it in a mason jar and let it steep a little bit longer. It's yummy. It's like a Japanese pickle almost. Or you could just eat it fresh. I mean, that works too. It's yummy. Okay, so that's that. And then top it with toasted sesame seeds. Ooh, not that end. we go. Woo! We got 2 dishes done. Woo! Okay. Yum. We did that. Okay, so I'm gonna take a bite of this because yum. I love this stuff. Come out, come out. We made really long ribbons, you guys. Mmm. I love cucumbers. Mmm. Love cucumbers. Okay, so I'm gonna set this aside. It'll be part of my dinner later. Okay, and then we said we were gonna do a creamy version, and we're totally cheating because I have 5 kids and just not enough time. And one of these days we're gonna figure out how to make yum yum sauce because I keep hearing that it's really easy. Today is not that day. Today we're using the stuff from the market. Oh, yum yum sauce smells so good. So we're just gonna do. Ooh, that was a lot. I was gonna say we're gonna do a light dressing of yum yum sauce, but that would be a lie. And then I will toss it. We've got a creamy. So the reason I thought about doing this is because I was planning on doing something American and doing a dill cucumber salad, and then I got thinking about cucumber salads and thinking about Asian food, and that's where I went with that. So, woo, yummy. Mmm. Mmm. So good. So good. I'm gonna make that smaller. Whew. I don't know if we're gonna get a chance to do our I know that was like the sexiest thing you've ever seen, right? So there's our yum yum cucumber salad. Can I ask what yum yum sauce is? Willow! Okay, have you ever been to Hibachi where they cook the food on like the grill in front of you? It's the white sauce they give you there. And if you haven't, you need to do it. It's like, it's technically a mayo base, but it tastes nothing like mayo. Like, I don't want you to think. My friends who hate mayo like this stuff. It's like mayo, water, apple cider vinegar, tomato paste, garlic powder, butter, salt. There you go. That's what's in it. So, yeah, it's really, really good. Super good. Uh-oh. Time to spoon the fruit. It's amazing. It is so good. It's so good. It's so good. I'm so excited about this dinner, you guys. I have no idea. Okay, let's get a big bowl so we can toss our chicken wings. I don't know if we're going to have time to do a honey garlic sauce. I am so sorry. We are totally cutting short on time, but what I'd like you to do, if you want, the hoisin chicken wing sauce in the links, I don't know where the links are, is very good. And that was kind of what we were going to model it after, except for the fact that I ran out of hoisin sauce. So we're going to kind of fake it. But I think we're going to have to pass on that because we're super running low on time. I'm just walking over and getting a big bowl real quick. Sorry. I can't keep everything on the counter. We wouldn't have any room to cook. So I'm going to toss some wings in here. And we're just going to use this sweet Asian chili sauce, which, P.S., I love. It's so good. And I use this in a few different recipes. Most frequently in my Asian style peanut sauce. It's 2 ingredients. So good. All you do, 3 ingredients. It's sweet chili sauce, peanut butter, soy sauce, and then water if you want it. That makes it a thick peanut paste almost. And then you can water it down, and it tastes so much like that yummy peanut sauce that you dip like satay in and stuff. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Could you just do these sliced cucumbers? Oh, absolutely. I was just getting fancy. I just wanted to show off. You could totally just do it sliced. 100%. I'm not sharing this bowl, so don't worry. Super excited about that. We got 59 seconds on the clock for that. Sorry, I just gotta dance sometimes. I'm excited to be here, you guys. I know I started the show off kind of in a not great mood, but y'all cheer me up, you really do. Post a recipe for the other sauce. Which other sauce? The hoisin sauce? that what we're talking about? Ah, Teresa found Pinch of Yum's voice, Yum Yum sauce. Good stuff. Pinch of Yum is awesome. I'm sure the recipe is good. Lindsay and Bajork are like bajillionaires. They clean up with their food blog, and they still respond to emails. Like, I sent an email asking about a dumb question about food blogging. They write me right back. It's amazing. So yeah, check out the recipe, but not until we're done with this. Thanks for cheering me up, guys. I needed that. The honey sauce. Oh, I don't have a recipe for it. I was just gonna do, well, my intention was originally to do the hoisin sauce, which is linked above. But I realized I ran out of hoisin, so I was gonna try to substitute honey. So, that said, I have been working on a honey garlic sauce that is not totally perfected yet, but as soon as I perfect that, it will go up in the blog, and I will share it with you. How's that sound? Good? Good. Is the Yum Yum sauce the same as shrimp sauce? I have no idea. I'm gonna grab that. Excusez-moi, one moment. Un momento. I'm gonna grab these chicken wings out, and they are done, I believe. They look done. They smell done. I'm excited. What do we think? I'm gonna cut a couple of these open just to make absolutely sure, because, you know, making people sick is just not what I feel like doing tonight. Myself especially. Alright, let's see. Cooked through to the bone. White all the way. Love it. Woo-hoo. Okay. Let's do this quickly, because we are running low on time. I did set my timer, so I'm a little concerned that possibly, I don't know. I have no way of knowing for sure. But possibly the reason our video disappeared last week is maybe because we went over the 90 minutes. I don't think it is, because I went back in my archives and looked, and there are actually several times, not realizing it, I went over the 90 minutes by like 5 or so minutes, and those never disappeared, but it did make me a little paranoid, I won't lie. Okay, so I'm going to do just that many, and then I'm going to put the recipes aside, because my sons, my 9-year-old especially, begged for me to make him some regular hot wings, so I'm going to stick these over here, and I'll make those for him later, because I love him. And we are going to just use save some. We blinked out again. What's going on, guys? Thank you, Colleen, for reminding me to save some for my son. Yes, I did. I just put some aside for him. Even if he did yell at me this weekend. So he wears glasses. My 9-year-old son Casey wears glasses. And we went to a birthday party this weekend, an adult kid birthday party. It was for the adult, but kids were invited. Big pool party. Anyway, and he spent the entire time in the pool, which is fine. And he handed me his glasses in the kitchen, so I set him up on the counter. Same place I put him every time we're at this friend's house. And yes, Genevieve, they allow 4-hour videos now. Is that crazy? We're not going on for 4 hours, 90 minutes, because I got stuff to do tonight, like sleep. Anyway, so I put them on the counter like I always do every time. So we get home, and it's late at night, and he says, "Hey, Mom, can I have my glasses?" And I said, "I don't have your glasses. Why would I have your glasses? Didn't you have them on your face before we left?" "No, Mom, you're supposed to be responsible for my glasses." So we kind of had it out a little bit about how I am 0 responsible for his glasses, and he is 100% responsible for his glasses. So I'm just tossing. This is mild. You can get it. Super spicy. I like mild. I'm just going to toss these bad boys. And you can even throw them back in the oven and bake it on a little bit. My poor puppy. She's not happy tonight. Anyway. So, you know, I had even planned on also making a, can you all see what I'm doing? I'm just giving it a nice coat. We had the same combo with Nicholas for summer camp. Doesn't want to wear them to camp. Wants me to order prescription goggles. Boys, right? I don't know. Do girls do that too? Probably. I was going to make rice, and I totally forgot, but that's okay. No big thing. Anyway, so there's our honey, sweet Asian chili wings, which I'm stupid excited excited about. Alright, let's get a big old white plate so y'all can see it very well. Put a few of these on. Anyway, I started to say I was going to make rice, because, you know, it's Asian and you're supposed to have rice, but I don't really eat rice, so and I figured that would be wasteful. Although my kids eat rice, so it probably would have been wasteful. But also we ran out of time, so too bad, right? And I'm going to do a dollop of our Yum Yum, oops, that's a lot, it's more than a dollop, of our Yum Yum cucumber salad. I said I was going to cut these noodles and then I didn't. There we go. And then a dollop of our, these are the rice vinegar and soy sauce noodles, topped with roasted sesame seeds. That noodle is as long as an entire cucumber, so I'm going to have to go ahead and give it a little choppity chop. Sadly, none of my kids are really cucumber crazy the way I am. My husband isn't either, though, so I guess they take after him. Okay. I can't dance to save my life, but I like doing it. My sister makes fun of me for dancing. That's okay. And you know what? It's Asian, so we're just going to sprinkle some sesame seeds over the whole damn thing. Let me take a picture. Snap it. What do y'all think? Isn't it pretty? And it's paleo. There's a little bit of added sugar in the Yum Yum sauce. If I made the Yum Yum sauce myself, I would skip the sugar. And there's a little bit of added sugar in the sweet chili sauce, which P.S. I've tried to make before and I suck at it, so I'm leaving it to the experienced people for that. And then we've got what's left of our strawberry cider cocktail. How do they store? Do they get wicked soggy or stay okay? They stay okay for a few days. I would say not a ton of days. Not a ton of days. Okay. I have it on the blog that says I've had them for up to 2 weeks. So I guess that's how long I've tried them for. Up to 2 weeks. I don't personally remember doing them up to 2 weeks, but I wouldn't have written it if it wasn't true. I would say 2 weeks is like the outer length of it. I would say 3 to 5 days is really where I'm comfortable storing them. Anything more than that, and they're just not. This makes me happy. You know, then, will you make them? That was embarrassing. What do you think? Will you make this meal? You guys want a little bite? I left you a bite. So good. So good. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I have the utmost appreciation for your being here. I know it means every moment you spend with me is a moment you're not spending somewhere else. So thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, Pinterest, @mommy, MOMMY, named, NAMED, April, like the month. I'm all over the place. We post on Facebook all day long, thanks to the help of my beautiful assistant, Kelly. We post on Instagram several times a day, and I Snapchat my family as I'm inspired. Yeah, and subscribe to the show, guys. Please do. And if you're feeling really generous, go ahead and buy my book, $3.99. It's linked up above. Soups and Stews, 25 Soups and Stews, and we're coming into that season, man. School starts next week around here, which means, it's pumpkin everything, which I'm super excited about because I love pumpkin. I love pumpkin. I love it, I love it, I love it. I am not drinking wine because I was drinking cider. I was drinking strawberry cider. And we're down to the yummy fruit in the bottom. So yeah, I'm excited that we're getting into the season of all things pumpkin, because be prepared, guys. Pumpkin is coming. So yeah, follow me, social media, subscribe to the feed. I'm on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 8:30 p.m. Eastern. I'm also on Wednesdays at 4 p.m. Eastern doing kids crafts. Kids crafts are chaotic. If you want to feel better about your parenting, feel free to join me. They're fun. What am I saying? They're fun. Anyway, have a wonderful night. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I will see you. Oh, did you guys catch Rachel last night? We have a big lineup now. We have Rachel. Tomorrow night we have Allison from Domestic Superhero. We have Rachel again on Thursday, also me on Thursday, and Allison again on Friday. Starting in August, we have my sister Jessica on Mondays doing crafts, and we have Sandra, I don't know, 2 mornings, she's going to come on, Sandra from Dash of Sanity, and she's going to do cooking. So, yeah, make sure you like the page, Mama Loves Food and Spaceships and Laser Beams, so you can be entertained all week long. Anyway, again, thank you. I know, I said it like 6 times. Have a wonderful night, guys. Have a good one.